Hey, can you pretend to be a plus size person who's looking for some accessible yoga options? Okay, so this is how we begin. I've got my knees right behind the bolster, and I'll come up, tuck the left toe, bring my left hand down, swing around my right leg. Now, heel toe, this until it's kind of like in front of the left leg. And then reach with my right hand to a block, reach with my left hand to a block. So now this foot is kind of like at an angle. Let that shin come down to the ground. This hip is going to find a little something, like the front of the hip is going to find the bolster, right? And I just mean like it's actually going to touch it. Tuck the back heel and lift up the knee. And then see how my foot's like this? Bend the foot so that more of the hip settles onto the bolster. Yes? So now it's kind of like wiggle, wiggle a little bit. Get your body right and look forward and take a deep inhale and exhale. My hands are firmly on my blocks. Now, if you feel like your wrists might not be able to support you, you can always come down to forearms if you bring your blocks into the tallest setting. So what you want to create is like length here and here before we come down, right? So point the toe and press the top of the foot into the mat. And it's almost like the knee comes off the mat. You get like an extra fun psoas, hip flexor, like all the things stretch. Take a deep inhale and then exhale, come down, and maybe you just stay here on the tallest setting and then try the medium setting. And then as I kind of come down to the medium setting, I notice my belly is hitting my thigh, so I'm going to pull at it, lean that right side down, and then turn my torso. So my belly is going to kind of like be moved out of the way a little bit more, and you can kind of like just push your hand in between the belly and the thigh, and that kind of moves it out of the way. That's the cool thing about bellies, right? Like they can move. And then we're here, press into the blocks, lift up. I like to just shift all my weight into the hip where the knee is bent, and then just slowly come out of it. It doesn't have to be some fancy transition. If I come back down, I like to just kind of swish the hips from right to left. This is my favorite way to transition out of pigeon.